Hello and welcome. Welcome. Here we are, live at Acton Bridge. Thought I'd try somewhere different tonight, so here I am. Who have we got? Let's have a look. We've got Ben. We've got the Grim, Arnold, Trains and more. Hello to you all. And Mark is in. Hello, Mark. Hope you've all had a good week. So second stream of the week for me. No live streams next week. I thought I'd cram 2 in this week instead. I'm off to sunny Devon Monday morning. Mrs. M, hello. I am going for the week, Arnold. Monday to Friday. Mark is sweaty and knackered. That's 28 degrees here. Sharing your pain, Mark. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning because at 4:30 this morning I put my barbecue on. Yes, you heard me right. 4:30 this morning I did in fact light up my barbecue. I've got a 5 kilo brisket that my buddy next door managed to get from work. Oh yes, it is smoking away. Well, it's not now, it's at the wrapped stage now. So for the first half of its cook, it was having a little bit of smoke, but now it's wrapped. Mrs. M, I've been up since 4:30. Laugh out loud, you made me hungry. She saw my Facebook post. Arnold, damn you. Damn Trevor, are you not tired at all? I would have been if it wasn't for the afternoon grandad nap. Come in handy they do, Arnold, come in handy. Yes, at the ripe old age of 42, I have had a grandad nap. And I'm not a grandad. Well, not yet anyway, or not that I know of. Mr. Grim, time for another pint. He's got a date with Stella, that lad. Hello, Dan. Dan is in, and Dan says, hey all, apparently West Coast voyages may be purchased by Grand Central, which putting their livery on a Voyager looks cursed. So the Voyagers are going. Does that mean the 805s are going to jump in service soon? Hello, Juka. Long time no see. Thank you for being here. Hope you're good. How is Finland? Trains and more. Trevor, the 2nd of August, I'm going to Crewe for a rail tour. Or will you be there to see it? Without looking at my rotor, I can't answer that. Speedo Tono. Yes, thank you, Avanti. Mr. 156 Andrew, aka the Shortbread Express. Good afternoon to you, mate. Thank you for coming. Hope you've had a good week, Andrew. Paul Edwards, hello to you. Thank you for coming. Paul says, do I need sun cream on your waving arm? Nope, I've still not learnt my lesson when it comes to sun cream. You think at the ripe old age of 42 I would have learnt by now. $17.49 to Liverpool, delayed by 8 minutes. As if we're surprised. Yes, indeed, Mr. Grim Reaper. Bang on point there with us baldies. Nothing changes, says Mark. Yes, they shouldn't bother putting tannoy announcements out now saying it's late. What they should do is they should put a tannoy out saying it's on time. Savage, hello to you. Hope you've had a good week, mate. Thanks for being here. You have a 66 en route and then a 66 not long after. Happy days. It's also for aerodynamics as well, Mr. Grimm. The baldness. All these people with hair and everything, it slows them down. But us, we just glide through the air. So yes, it's for solar efficiency and aerodynamics. Trains and more, Southampton, Eastern Dock Sale with Jaguar. Is a GB diesel hauled on the way. I will be live stream tomorrow about 12:15. As can Crane Lark. Oh, God knows what that says. Because there is a flood at Roy Bridge. We've got a shed approaching Winsford. This will be the first one that Savage was on about. $16 in, 8 thumbs up. Who's not been tickling? Show the love, guys. Show the love. Craig got my hybrid Backman Class 37 Acura Scale sound chip all done today. Nice, Craig, nice. Andrew says should be full coming back from Fort William back down to Glasgow Queen Street. Yes, Mark, thank you very much for that. You have avoided the disciplinary committee. Somebody else has as well. There's a shed around Winsford area. The first stopper of the night and the first bush cam of the night has been delayed. Hopefully we will have a colors consisting of HSTs at some point. No, you said hopefully.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
Afternoon, Ralph. Hope you've had a good week.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next
Ralph has joined the stream just in time to catch his favourite loco. We do have a shed inbound. Mr. Rocklaws, hello to you. How are you, Greg? Thanks for coming. All the way from Indiana, USA. The Rock says, hi Trevor and all you train fans. I got an O-gauge lino videos. More to come with all the cars. Oh. Okay, somebody share Mr. Rock's link for us. We need to check out his O-gauge. In fact, you can do that yourself, Greg. You are a moderator. So yes, check out Rotlaws for a bit of a USA O-gauge. Oh yeah. Yes, I would have thought it would have, considering it is late. Mr. Grimm sharing the Rocks link there. Thank you, Craig. Mayrin, hello to you. Thank you for coming. Hope you're good. Hope you've had a decent week. $350 is Winsford, says Arnold. So I've got one for you, for all you people from the Steam age. Before my time, I have acquired some 7-inch vinyls. And these were produced mid to late 60s, and they are recordings. They are sound recordings from locos from that era. Seven-inch vinyl, 45 RPM. I've got 4 uploaded now, but they're currently on public. I'm going to set them to live. They're currently on private, rather. I'm going to set them to public when I get in tonight. So if you are from the Steam age, it may bring back some memories. That's cool. They put these sounds on vinyl. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't even know. It's actually the father-in-law. He came round with them, and I'm like, what the is this? Blew me away. I'm like, what, really? Well, my son does have a turntable in his room, so I hijacked it. So yes, I will switch those to public when I get home later. I've currently got 4 uploaded. I have got some more to do. There's a recording from York Station on there that I've not done yet. That needs to go up. Like I say, they are from mid to late 60s. At least that's what the copyright label says anyway. And of course, with that age of vinyl and everything, you get the good old crackle with it as well. Rotlaw says, in my video, you'll see old turntables, which was Mrs. Rocks. What sort of vinyl does Mrs. Rock have then, Greg? Would it be something like, I don't know, where you're Indiana, are you? Country western kind of music? Dolly Parton, maybe? Trains and More says, Colossus, I think, approaching Wigan. I got the I think in there for you. Old Colossus 70, yes, the bone. 350 is at Hertford, and the car train has just passed Winsford. So if the 350 is at Hertford, you know what time it is. Beatles. Dolly was a country fan. I had Willie Nelson. Says The Rock. Yeah, oh yes, cam activated. It's time to go bush diving. pop, rock and country. The noise at the station at York was amazing. When a Deltic was pulling in, I can imagine. I have only ever seen a Deltic once with the naked eye and ear. Stopper inbound. We got double stopper.
Platform 2 of the 1759 London North Western Railway, service to Birmingham New Street. Calling at Hertford, Winsford, Crewe, Stafford, Penkridge, Wolverhampton, Smethwick Water Bridge and Birmingham New Street. This train has 8 carriages.
We got the shed at Hartford. Thank you, Arnold. Who did we have then? Typical train, hello. Thanks for coming. Therein I saw all the Deltics, bar one, D9005. so-called Colas is getting closer. Mick Nolan, hello. How are you, Mick? Thanks for coming. How do I take a pic and send it via email? That's one of them, Mick, where I would actually have to go onto my phone and do it while I talk you through it. Car train approaching, trains and more. Says it's a shed. GB Rail Freight. Here it is, first shed of the night. It was the carless car train. With a red shed. Pizza's ordered, ham pineapple, extra cheese, and a garlic dip. Ham and pineapple. People say pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza. I don't say that. I do like ham and pineapple, but if I was going to order a pizza, I'd be ordering something with chili on it and a lot of meat. But don't get me wrong, I do like a ham and pineapple.
Join our customer panel to help us improve what we do. Find out more at lnr.uk/panel.
For Mike 58 is next to pass along with the 390 from Liverpool. Thank you, Arnold.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line. Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2.
Another, says Ralph. Getting spoilt there. Shed after shed. Green after red. The red car and the blue car had a race. Remember that advert very well. No, I'm not singing it. Red car and the blue car had a race. All the red car wanna do was stuff his face. He ate everything he sees. There you go, that's all you're getting. Yes, thank you, Avanti. Avanti showing the tones off tonight. The sheds are not. Haha, thank you, Mayrin. You are not in the disciplinary committee. You have now hit the thumbs up. RB Rayo, evening all. Hello, RB. Thank you for coming. Hope you've had a good week. Martin Vulcan, hello. Thank you for coming. How are you, mate? Hope you've had a good week. Mark Thompson, Drax running tonight. Is that a question or a statement? Hopefully the second. Hi Arnold, everything's great, Trev. Nice to get lineside on a Friday evening. Oh yes, your weekend starts here. Ah, it was a question. I got excited for a second thinking there was a Drax. But unfortunately, Arnold has spoiled everybody's fun and informed us that unfortunately it is not running. Thank you for that, Arnold. Can't wait for winter. No Drax. Sorry, Mark, says Arnold. But I'm quite sure we will have double mail. Winterline side with a cup of Bovril. Tea for me, Craig. Paco Garcia Canero, hello. Thank you for coming, how are you? Hope you've had a good week. Martin says Collas aggregate is close. Heading south, yes. Come on.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
All right, I got a question for you. Who's good at maths? Because I am not. I need to take my shoes and socks off to count. But what is 80% of 30? And the reason I'm asking is because I just had a notification saying I've used 80% of my data this month. Brian Morris, hello to you. Thank you for coming. Hope you're good, pal. $24. Okay, that's not too bad then. Thank you for that. That means I've got 6 gigabytes left. That's more than enough to keep you guys entertained on a Friday night.
Platform edge. The next train at platform 1 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
I think this is going to go on platform 1. Yes. Oh yes, thank you, Colas Rail. Didn't even have to give a wave for that one. Rotlaws loves the colours and the logos on the Colas. That one is a Colas Rail Class 70. Nicknamed the Bone because of the shape of it. Collas only have 5 66s. A Freightliner have got the 70s. Collas have got them. Who else has got 70s? I don't think I've seen a DB one. Nobody else has got one, so it's just Freightliner and Collas. Oh, thank you for that, Martin. Yes, don't forget, Rotlaws is from Indiana, USA, and he has just posted some O-gauge material of his own. If you want to see how the Americans do it, do check out Mr. Rotlaws. Yeah, I thought as much, Craig. It's Freightliner and Collas. Freightliner have scrapped one, and they've got 3 in store. Mr. Grimm is getting a bit hangry. His pizza has still not arrived. You'll have to have another Stella while you're waiting. Feels like it's actually got warmer now that the clouds have come over. I am absolutely dripping and I'm only standing here. It's coming from Italy. You're getting a good one then, aren't you? The Train Spotter 2005. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Hope you've had a good week. How are we doing on an interesting evening? All good. Very hot, very sticky. Oh, Mrs. M has just given the bad news that the Grim is out of Stellas. Robbie, hello. Clybridge Station is in the stream. How are you, mate? Thanks for coming. Oh yes, Avanti are on fire tonight with the tones. So far the only freight is class. Freight. So far the only tones from freight is Colas. Freightliner and DB. Need to up your game, guys. Colas know how to do it. Yes, they do. 66s need to be better. Yes, they actually need to press them. Wow, there's a Class 70 actually over in America. Just one. Trev, you're going to see the new livery 43 in Colas. Is that an unveiling, is it? Little ceremony, if it's a new one, I would suspect. Yeah, just one after it got dropped from its ship, it had to go back to America where it's still there. Wow. Britannia 70012 was named John of Gaunt. Did I say that right? We've got 32 people in. We've got 24 thumbs up. Good evening to everybody. Thank you for coming. And we are fast approaching Bush Camp 2 for tonight. But Dan says you have something really rare later on. You may have a Colas NSC instead of a 43. It's a DMU, meaning it could. It could have lost it. It lost it. It could either be the NR150. Interesting. Mike Dunning, good evening. Good evening from Mike and Alfie in Chester. Hello, Mike. Hello, Alfie. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming. Paco Garcia, it's taking off. Thank you for being here. Have a good weekend. Take care and we'll speak to you soon. Orion is moving, says Dan. Yeah. Yo, chill, Dan. Chill. Where is it, Dan? Where is it? A high-speed parcel train. Approaching Lockerbie. Not long then, not long. Everything is running late, says the train spotter 2005. Only passes at 20 to 9, no big deal. Arnold says the first mail train is running late at the moment. Snail mail. 2011 was when the drop occurred. Quite a while ago now. Yes, indeed. Wow, it fell 20 foot back into the ship. Wow, that's pretty bad. We found a Drax. Bad news is it's 18 minutes to midnight. Ben is back. Hello, Ben. Decided to join as we have network rail soon. Oh, nice, Ben. Blackburn to Derby RTC. Awesome. Wonder why it's never been repaired and returned. Obviously somebody can't pay for the accident. Yeah. Absolutely, insurance job. So the Blackburn Derby test train is 2:43. It was supposed to go a full overnight around the northwest, but for some reason cancelled and is going back to Derby. Michelle, hello to you. Hi everyone, sorry I'm late, Trevor. You're not late, you're here. That's all that matters. Do appreciate you coming by. Hope you've had a good week, Michelle. Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks for asking, Michelle. is the second stream I've done this week. I'm getting 2 in. Next week, no streams, because I'm going to Devon on Monday morning. I do believe the world's steepest and highest water-powered railway is probably about 20 minutes away from where I'm staying. So I shall be going there. What part of Devon? North Devon, is it? Woolacombe, is it? Or something like that? Near the top part. Near that railway that I just said. Oh, Rocklaws, Trevor, you got a lot of good people. I need to get information from on O Gauge, Lafalahode. Gotta leave now, but I need to get with your friends. Yes, no problem. I know just the person for O as well. I will send him a message later. But yeah, do check out Rotlaws. He is Indiana, USA. And he's doing some O Gauge. That's it. Nothing for another 7 minutes, and I'm freight for 14 minutes. That's it. Time to recharge your cups, your glasses. Yes, take care, Rocco. Speak to you soon, mate. I am going to activate bush cam early. Just due to people arriving at the platform. Have you ever been to Euston? No, I haven't. I've not. The only times I've been to London is I went to Wembley Stadium on a bus. It was literally bus to Wembley, watched the game, came back. And then another time I went to Leyton Orient. And it was a bus to Leyton Orient, watch the game and come back. So I suppose you can say I have been to London, but I haven't. You've been on the tube. It's too hot on there. I can imagine it would be. But no, London's just, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me, London. Never has done. I know it's our capital. Transport 2005 did Nuneaton last week. Bedford week before. Still thinking, where could I go next? Is the Angel of Crew on? She was on, not last night before, I think it was. It's all of a sudden gone quite busy on this platform. I know we've got a couple of stoppers coming in. I think this is the busiest I've ever seen it for stoppers. Both sides, Michelle. Normally between 10 to and top of the hour you get them both ways. You have to get the Draxander sleeper, says Mark. I've just read that when the 70 was dropped, it was a sling that broke, went through the deck, landed on food products. They already lifted off the cost. The cost of the loco was 2 million. Oh no. Someone had a bad day. Clydebridge Station, thoughts on me getting a 47? I think you should change your name from Clydebridge Station to 47 Station. And my Channel 4 got tonight's England game. That doesn't feel right.
No, I see a rock. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't go yet.
We're not. Right, let's not walk.
No, you probably see the blood. Yeah, there's the blood. It was that. Yes, that's the blood.
Oh yeah.
And you don't, that's blood. That's blood. So
There was a dog there this morning.
that is blood.
Yeah, but it's
Oh no.
the one that just respawned.
Wait for everyone.
Yeah, there must have been about 30 people got off that train then. It looks like a college outing or something. There was a couple of teachers with them. So a couple of lads then that got off that train. Hang on. So a couple of the lads that got off that train then, they were all stopped right next to me, and they were looking at the undercarriage of the 350, and well, what are they looking at? And anyway, one of the teachers said there was a dog made a mess on the tracks this morning. right next to where I am. But it's gone now. It's been cleaned up. There is actually a bit of blood down there as well, to be fair. Yes, Michelle, yes. That is what happened by the sounds of things. But yes, it's been sorted anyway. A shame. Did you see Sean? Not see Sean's heroics, but hear of Sean's heroics the other night during Rachel's live stream? Gotta say, well done to Sean for that one. It is sad, isn't it, when people get to that point. There was a chap near where Rachel and Sean were streaming the other night. Bottle of whiskey in his hand, and he was in a mess. Didn't want to be here anymore. But luckily, Rachel got onto the police. Sean kept an eye on him, talked him down, and the police took him. After the freight train, we've got a Voyager. Thank you for that. Let's get a daytime tone. Yes, let's try our very best, Ben. Avanti are winning the way with the tones tonight so far. Yes, good on Sean. Let's hope the bloke gets some help. I am watching the freight approaching. Nice, says Ralph. Loves the sheds. Train spotted 2005, and I can literally hear a Class 68 departing. That roar can be heard over a mile away. Voyager! That one's off to Blackpool. Thank you for the tones again, Avanti. Is that the fourth Avanti now to give us tones tonight? So far, only Colas give us tones on the freight. I say Avanti are generous to an extent with the tones, and Chiltern 68s, from my experience, got many tones from them. Going to the seaside, indeed. Blackburn Derby test train is due in 5 minutes, but I think it will wait for Pendo going the same way. What do you think's the best sounding horn? I do like to be beside the seaside, says Andrew. The General Lee, says Mayrin. Best sounding horn. The Deltic. Fan of Vulcan horns, I see. Trevor, my mum said hi to everyone. Hello, Mrs. Shortbread Express. AKA Mummy Andrew. Hope you're well.
Stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line. Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform
Yes, Ben did say it's probably going to let a Pendo past. Mr. MLM Warrior. Watching ads. Hello, Mr. MLM. Thank you for coming. Hope you're good. We got another We've got another visitor from Indiana, USA. How are you, MLM? Hope you're keeping well. I heard Warrior. Oh yes, you were watching ads. Thank you for that. Rock was in earlier on. He was getting connected with a few people for his O-gauge. .43's coming now. Around the corner, get some tones if you can. I will try my best. And here she comes. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Heading to Rocks in 6 minutes, to be precise. Yeah, guys, so MLM is a good friend of Mr. Rock. There's the first announcement for it.
pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
Still can't see it. Oh, there she is. Crawling. It's crawling as well. Awesome, awesome. Track inspection. Four three two seven seven 43257 got them a few days ago, said Andrew. Steve Smith, good evening to you. How are you, Steve? Thank you for coming up. You've had a good week, mate. And now we have mail to look forward to in the next 7 minutes, says Ben. Steve, just rewind the stream. 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. Oh, yes, it is a warm one. Arthur Humphreys. Hello, Trevor and everyone, says Arthur. Hello, Arthur. Hope you've had a good week. Thank you for coming. Arthur, rewind the stream 3 minutes. We just had the test train go through with tones. $2.43 is the Colas. Yes, Steve's just watched it back. Nice and slow. Steve had a guy in the chat a little bit earlier on from Indiana, USA, aka Rock Laws, his name. He's just started O-Gauge. As soon as he said O-Gauge, I thought of you. So you definitely want to, he's after advice from people. Mark Thompson, all right, take care all. Have a nice holiday, Trevor. Yes, thank you, Mark. Have a good evening, Mark. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Take care. Dave, DH Trains. Hi, Trevor. I am new here. I am in North Wales. Thank you for joining, Dave. Pleasure to have you here. I hope you're good, mate. Hope you've had a good week. North Wales. I absolutely love it there. Love it. From Rill, right the way across to Anglesey and down to Barmouth, it's got to be one of the most spectacular areas to go. And I do keep planning on going even further down to Aberystwyth. Prestatyn, yeah, been there a couple of times. Prestatyn, Rill, Prestatyn, Towyn, Llandudno, all the way along there. We stayed at Shell Island pre-pandemic. I went to Barmouth as well while we were there on the miniature railway. Oh yes, thank you, Avanti, again. They are definitely playing ball tonight, Avanti. I think we've had 6 tones from the Pendos and a Voyager. We've had 1 from the Network Rail Test and 1 from Colas. On the bone. With the aggregates as well, wasn't it? Yes, it was the aggregates. There is indeed. There is indeed. The miniature railway at Rill is awesome. Around that lake and that station. I do have a video of that. Point of view and off-ride. I've been on the Great Orme. Now that is good. I did enjoy the Great Orme. We went up on the tram, came down on the cable car. It's brilliant. I love Rill. Yeah, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I keep praying to be off on a bank holiday so I can go for the double-header days that they do. But every time it's a bank holiday, and I've been in work. And I get paid for way more for a bank holiday, so I'm not going to miss it. Anyway, quickly charge your messages up. Get ready to spam the life out of the chat. You know what's coming. Yes, Steve Mail. Martin, yes. do want to do the Snowdon Mountain Railway when they've got a steam day. They don't start going to the summit until the end of the month though. It's only 3/4 at the moment. You would have thought they'd have opened it up early though, with the dry weather and the heat that we've had. There'll be no snow up there now. That's the only reason they have it 3/4. And it's been overhauled as well, hasn't it? So maybe they're doing tests on it, I don't know. But yeah, Snowdon Mountain Railway would be awesome. Oh, I've done the Isle of Man Mountain Railway. Can't even remember the name of that one, but I've done that one. That'll be about 15 years ago now. Now back to the chat. Took me ages to get Britannia. It was working Great Western out of Liverpool. And we saw it when it was transferred. I do think I've seen Britannia once come through here. The only time I've done Snowdon Railway, I think there was thick mist at the top, so you could not see anything. Yeah. Red Worm. The Red Worm, yes. She flew past without tones. Dave got Britannia yesterday. Vanti again, thank you. I think somebody must have got in touch with Avanti and said, tones at Acton Bridge is a must today. (156) Andrew, I've done all Isle of Man transport. That's Snæfell, that's it. That is it. Yeah, so you get a train from Douglas, don't you, on the prom, and then it goes around the island. I can't remember where it is, but it's sort of it's up a bit. It's not in the mountain, but you get off that one, then you get onto another one, and then that takes you to the summit. And up there is a round plaque which points to England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. And on a clear day, you can actually see each of those islands or countries. Laxley, that's it, Laxley. Yes, bringing it all back now. plane and birds. What have we got due the next half an hour? Anything exciting, anything interesting? Do let me know, please. Only thing I know about planes is that they fly, says Andrew. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Thank you for that, Andrew. Going to Devon, Steve. But I have been to Trago Mills. And I did not see a large railway at Trago Mills. I did see one at Mevagissey though, I've got a video of that. World of Model Railways. But what I am doing, Steve, is I am going on the world's highest and steepest water-powered railway at North Devon. We were asked to rewire it all to DCC, but they wouldn't pay the money. Oh. If you could pick one old railway, which would you reopen? I would reopen the old Brunnerman line that goes through Winnington, near where I live. It's just a single line. Yeah, it goes past Northwich Infirmary, Winnington, Weaverham, it's only in the last 10 years since housing developers came along that the two of the bridges got taken away. Yeah, two bridges got taken away at Winnington because of the housing developers. Yeah, there's one at Hartford Golf Course and then one a little bit further along. I remember as a kid we'd go and because I grew up in Weaverham, and as a kid on Northwich Road there's a bridge there that we call Dinger Bridge, and if we'd go underneath there, and all the ballast is there, and the tracks, were the tracks there? No, the tracks had been removed from there, I'm sure they had. But if you go further along to Northwich Infirmary, I think the tracks are still there. But yeah, I have walked along that when I was a kid. So it was out of service then. So it's not ran for over 40 years. Say it was a Brunnerman line, it could be ICI, I had no idea, to be fair. I'm going to research it and get some photographs and share it with you, Andrew. I've only ever been on one water-powered railway, and that's the Centre for Alternative Technology outside that place there that you wrote. An interesting day out. Is that in Wales? I would imagine that would be in Wales.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here.
It was, Trevor, and that was a brave attempt. That was a brave attempt. I think you'd call that swerving. I averted the danger there. I'm wondering, with the water-powered railway and everything, you can actually see the water wheel where they generate the electricity. I would imagine you'd be able to, wouldn't you? Well, that's if it is a water wheel. Would have thought so, wouldn't you? The Woodhead route from Manchester to Sheffield, I travelled on it a couple of occasions. A couple of times on football specials. Is that a disused line now, is it, as well? Arnold Mail has passed Acton Grange. Thank you for that. Oh, what's I pressed? Sorry. Closed in 1981. I was 1 year old. Electrified throughout. Steve, I wasn't laugh out loud. I travelled in the mid-60s. I was 0, born 8 years later. Yes, you were just a plan at that point. You were just a vision. So for mid-60s, I do have 4 videos that I am going to put to public when I get in. I've uploaded them. They are 7-inch vinyls, recorded mid to late 60s of various locos from that area. And obviously from that, with them being that age as well, they've got the crackle sound to them that you would expect on a vinyl for that age. But yeah, I'll set them to public when I get in. It's the second mail of the night. Mail, says Andrew. And Arnold, red one too. Right, guys, have we got anything coming through in the next 15 minutes? Please let me know. If not, I'm going to shoot off, check my brisket. It's been cooking since 4:30 this morning. Trainspotted 2005, remember when the railway... Let's start that again. Remember when the mail trains used to be a wide variety of rolling stock? That was sure fun then. We got the bins approaching Hartford. Thank you, Arnold. Approaching Hartford, so have they just gone over the Northwich Viaduct, have they, the bins? If they're approaching Hartford Junction, I'd imagine there'd be a Green Bank area now then, would they? England just scored, have they, Arnold? Or are they just kicking off, should I say? Just kicking off. North Macedonia, isn't it? Oh yes, 156 Andrew. He is definitely cheering on England tonight. He is waving that flag of St. George with pride. Freightliner 66 coming up very shortly. Driver change, I suspect. Thank you for that. Oh, it's Malta tonight. You wish. I can see a flicker of lights in the distance. We did run you close at Hampden Park a few years ago. We got a shed, Trevor. I can't tell from here. Should be a rugby or a cricket score. Indeed, it should be. Oh, we are approaching Bush Camo Clock as well. I may hang around a little bit longer then. Just for Dan. Stop it, Dan. Behave yourself. After nagging and nagging, he gave in. I think it's a shed. Again, it is in the distance, quite a way away. Oh, yes, it's the bins, isn't it? Of course. Of course. Thomas! Hello, Thomas Worsley. Thank you for coming up. You've had a good week, mate.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
We got a Pendo coming from behind. I am going to activate bush cam now. Yeah, bush cam activated.
And your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
Bins have stopped. Stop at inbound. Yes, Anne's on the ball again, isn't she, Arnold? I was there. Speaking about that, I was there about 2-3 weeks ago when I got a couple of shorts, and there was guys in the station room, and they were actually working on the PA system. I think they were trying to fix it. You know, because the announcements are back to front. You've got platform 2 on 3 and vice versa. Well, anyway, they were there for a good hour trying to fix it, and then they were putting tested messages on it. This is a test. This is a test. And then there was nothing. Anyway, they switched it back on. Off they went, and it's back to how it was. Back to front. Stopper inbound. Oh, hello. I got it again. Slava Ukraini. All right, there's something telling me now I need to wait here for another hour for watch it come back the other way. I'm really tempted. I really am. But I can't. I need to go and take my brisket off. That's a new way to persuade Trev. I'll write it down. Where is the Ukraine Eurovision? No, I'm going to wait for the bins and then I'm going to go. And it looks like it's thrash mode activated. And Orion.
Please stand back from the platform edge. The next train at platform 2 does not stop here. Please hold on to pushchairs, wheelchairs, and your belongings. Stand behind the yellow line.
All right, it was my eyes playing tricks on me. The bins are definitely not moving. I thought they were. We're off, Davy. Thanks for the stream, Trevor. Enjoyed it. Great way to end the work week. Enjoy your leave. Thanks, everyone in the chat. Yes, thank you for that, Ralph. Have a good weekend. Thank you for being here. Do appreciate your support. I'll speak to you very, very soon. And it is thrashing. I can hear it now. It's on its way. Last one for me. Oh God, that does stink. Smelly, smelly. Yes, I actually lost connection then. My screen went blank with the circle on it. Took a while, but it's back. Anyway, I'm going. So thank you so much for everybody's support. Do appreciate everybody tuning in as always, pressing that thumbs up. So until not next week, the week after, I am going to say good night, God bless, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-ra for now.